After we got through playing Clemson that year, I rushed over to the chemistry laboratory at Mississippi State University to see if I had passed chemistry, and I had not. I had flunked it. And they had a cat up there teaching that chemistry, what wrote on the blackboard with his right hand and talked out of the side of his mouth and erased it with his left hand all at the same time. And I flunked that chemistry before quick. And it made me stay up there that summer and take chemistry again, where I'd be eligible for football the following fall. And while I was up there that summer, I was working out one day, and the constable from Amite County, Mississippi, my mama had got the law to come after me. I heard him topping the hill. I looked up the hill from the football field, and that is that old green car what the constable drove around in the 4th District with, and had that syringe wide open. Scared me, and I run up to him. I said, "Constable, what's wrong?" Said, "Your dearest and best friend's in bad trouble. Your mama has sent me after you." I said, "What'd Marcel better do?" Said, "Jerry, he tore up a beer joint. Not that it made any difference what my friend had done. You know, when I was a young'un growing up, if a friend's foot slipped, you run and put your arm around him and said, 'Look here, there's enough of you left to salvage, and I come to help you.' Nowadays, if a friend's foot slipped, a lot of us want to know, what did he do? I ain't going to help him." I called a brother deacon the other day. I said, "Let's go help a friend of ours. He's in trouble. I want to know what the sorry devil done before I help him." I said, "Well, let's gather us up a bunch of rocks and go stone him." Yeah. But I got in the car with the constable. We went back to Route 4, Liberty, Mississippi. I went over to Marcel's house. He's sitting on the front porch, and he's done tore up a beer joint. You know, I told you earlier on some of my other albums, they gave Marcel that beer joint. He run around behind the counter. Wasn't nobody in there but him. Laid that lightweight McCulloch down on that counter and idled it down. Went to opening up them soda waters, popping them tops off of them. Every now and then he'd step on a piece of ice barefooted, and you could hear him holler. Oh, wow! You could hear him drinking them sodas. And running all out the corner of his mouth. Oh! About that time, Marcel saw the owner of the beer joint sneaking up to the window. And the fella peeped through the window to peep in there to see what Marcel was doing. And Marcel reached over and just caught a hold to that lightweight McCulloch and said, and the man gave him the beer joint again.